Hello everyone, Mystic Magic Lady here. Hope you're all doing well. Let's jump into the energy for today, January 19th. What is happening? We have this full moon. Okay, there it is, the Empress card. And the Six of Cups. Okay, Six of Cups usually talks about nostalgic feelings. Okay, it could talk about reuniting with people from your past, or it could talk about having feelings of nostalgia, having feelings about, thinking about the good old days, okay? We have Mercury in retrograde and Venus is still in retrograde. So these two planets, when they retrograde, a lot of times we have feelings and thoughts about the past or people and situations from the past that can come up. So this energy today, a lot of you might have these feelings of nostalgia. A lot of you might be thinking about past relationships. Some of you might be thinking about, if you have children, you might be remembering the days when they were younger. If you are a female and you actually have birth children, you might be remembering those days, and thinking about the past, about when you created these children. Others of you can have these feelings of really feeling creative, okay? Some of you are feeling like you want to manifest something. You might be feeling, the Empress is a card of beauty, and you may be feeling really good about yourself, so that's great. With the full moon here, you can see that's highlighted in the background here. That's a time of releasing things. So some of you might be releasing some emotions from the past. You might be thinking about things from the past, or relationship patterns or habits, maybe from childhood, that you are trying to release and create new abundance in your life. But with this Six of Cups, there's definitely, for some of you, the chance that you may be hearing from people or having a lot of thoughts about the past. Be careful not to get stuck on those feelings of the good old days and glorifying the past, because sometimes we can do that. And you want to try and, stay present as much as you can. Yes, we all have thoughts and think about the past and reflect on the past, but don't glorify it too much is all I'm saying. But this could also be other people. You might have people resurfacing from your past, coming and in contact with people. Maybe you're hearing from people from your past, or you might run into people you haven't seen in a while. But with the Empress here too, this energy is definitely feeling like some of you might be feeling like you in the past maybe had more abundance. Maybe you're thinking about the past and thinking about how you were able to create everything that you have now, and maybe looking at how you were able to do that, and how you have um, created what you have now, and maybe looking at where you started. And others of you, there may be some feelings of very what's the word I'm looking for, abundant, but she's very able to manifest, okay, and create what you want. All right, the Empress energy is really about about creation. Look at her belly. She's got the world in her belly, and that really is a reminder to all of us that we really do have the whole world at our fingertips, right? So it's really about being fertile, okay? Some of you might be experiencing some fertility, okay? Some of you might be, having feelings about, some of you might be pregnant, or someone close to you might be pregnant, and, that's bringing up really exciting feelings. Some of you might be feeling nostalgic and really excited about this new energy that's coming in the form of a new baby, okay? So you might have someone very close to you, very special in your life, that is creating new life, and it's making you feel childlike. It's making you feel excited, and you're feeling that excitement. Okay. Others of you, like I said, maybe thinking about the past. You may be thinking about the past and maybe feeling like you were more fertile in the past, and maybe you were thinking about how you were able to create what you wanted in the past. Okay. So again, it's a reminder not to get too stuck on glorifying the past and instead of, being present. Okay. It's very easy to look at the past with rose colored glasses, right? And so just be mindful of that. All right. So definitely nostalgic feelings. There's definitely feelings of, some of you might be feeling really attractive. Some of you might be, really attractive at this time. You might have a lot of people looking at you, and you may be getting a lot of attention. Or you could be thinking about how the past you might have felt more attractive and how you were getting more attention in the past. So it could resonate however it's going to resonate. It's going to be different for all of you. Now, the challenge here, though, is the crone in the Page of Pentacles. Okay, so the crone, you may be having a hard time trying to make some decisions, some major decisions. You may be having a hard time getting the alone time that you need to really do some deep thinking and decision making. Okay, the crone is about also, going within and seeking that inner light. Okay. So some of you may be having a hard time right now. Maybe you're too busy. Maybe there's too much going on. Maybe because there's, people from the past, or maybe you're having visitors, or, there may be some reunions happening, and you may not find the time to really get that alone time so you could really reflect and find that inner knowledge that you need so you can make a wise choice about some new beginning that you want to take. I feel like there's some uncertainty, and there may be a challenge here to come up with a plan or to make a decision or a big choice here. You may be at a crossroads and you may not be able to make that decision right now about the next step in your finances. This could be about work, or your home life, or something about your finances, and you may not be able to make a decision and just yet. You may be trying to decide on how to move forward, how to make maybe start a new project about finances. Some of you might be thinking about a new job or some new direction that you want to go in, some new beginning in your world, in your home life or in your work. Okay, but this is a challenge right now because with these planets being retrograde, there just may be some tension. There may be too much focus on things from the past. And so it may be hard for you to really look at the future goals, and may be difficult right now to make a decision on how you're going to proceed forward and what new opportunities you may want to start in the future here. But there's definitely, you have two tens, 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Discs, same thing. Okay, so there's synchronicity here. So there's definitely something coming together. You're definitely going to be able to create that abundance, okay, with this Empress energy. There may be some opportunity from the past that might actually present itself and resurface, that is going to help you to feel completed in your finances, in your family life. The 10 of Discs, or the 10 of Pentacles, is really about, the happily ever after, so to speak. Okay, I know that kind of sounds fairy tale-ish, and of course there's always going to be some give and take, and there can't just always be happiness, right? However, yes, we can always live in a place of joy and love, even when in the face of conflict or things come up that may be stressful or difficult. If we center ourselves and really work at it, you can be centered in joy and love. Okay, I know it sounds silly, but that is exactly what the Christ consciousness is. Okay, if you believe in Jesus or not, that's exactly what that is about. Okay, It's about and Buddha, and those are the old ascended masters. That's the energy there. Living in a centering yourself in joy and love, because you know that whatever comes your way, you can still feel love and joy and safe within the universe. Okay. Anyway, so back to the 10 of discs. So yes, the happily ever after may sound a little far-fetched, but what this is saying is that you are about to get all that you desire within your home life or your work life. The discs and pentacles talks about is an earthly energy. So that's the physical stuff here on this plane. So that's your family, your friends, your career, your finances, the things that get rooted in your life. So things are going to come to a completion, and it seems that you will be happy. You will probably have some sort of either family or work community that really is going to come together. You're going to feel like you have support, everyone's supporting each other, feeling like you have enough. There's definitely some abundance in your material world that's going to come to fruition. So finances, your work, your home life, things are all going to come together, and there's going to be this feeling of joy and abundance. Definitely a sense of community, a sense of community and people coming together, helping each other. You even see here there's a birth of a child. So with this for some of you, with this Empress card and the Six of Cups, and this is young energy. Some of you are going to be experiencing a birth in the family, and that may be, for some of you, you're happily ever after. Things may be all coming together. You may be creating that family that you want. Okay, so for some of you, yes, this is definitely about a birth in the family, and everyone feeling excited and complete about this. Okay, others of you, this could be your finances, this could be your job, your family, but everyone just feeling complete, you getting what you want, okay, in life, meaning feeling abundance in your home, in your work, in your finances. If you're in a some sort of project with other people, this is everyone coming together, working together, and really being able to support each other. And definitely there's some abundance coming in. So right now, the challenge though is not to get too stuck on the past, right? Okay. And, learn from the past, whatever has happened in the past that might be coming up. Definitely, take the lessons, learn the lessons, so you could move forward and perhaps maybe make some big decisions that right now you're not able to make because either information isn't clear, or maybe you just don't have the time or the resources to really go within and to really look and make that decision that you need to make, which is probably a decision that has to do with your abundance and a new project, something new in your family, finances, or at work. Okay, so you might be struggling with that and having to make a big choice about your financial situation. And that it will come together though, because you have the 2 10s here, and that means that there is abundance, and you will be happy with what you are creating, okay, which is something that is in the physical, in material worlds, whether that's in job or in your home life, creating abundance, joy, and situations that everyone is coming together and working together, and you feel supported. Okay, so let's see what the unicorns have to say. All right, my unicorn friends, January 19th, any advice for our viewers? The Empress here, it's like whatever she touches turns to gold, but she doesn't rush things, and it's just having the confidence, okay? having the confidence in knowing that you will get your happily ever after. You will get the abundance, the, whatever it is you're seeking, whatever is, whatever that means to you. Everybody's idea of success is different, right? Practice. Practice, practice. The best way to be good at a skill is to practice, practice, practice until you get it right. Okay. So, good advice there. So maybe that is why something from the past is coming up. You may be feeling like you are trying to create something. You're ready for your happily ever after. There's some sort of distraction, or there's some sort of challenge here for you to make a decision on, how to move forward with this new project or this financial security or whatever it is for you in your material world. But you need to practice at something. So there's something here. You'll know what it is, whatever comes to mind. But that's good advice. Whatever it is you're trying to learn, whatever it is you're trying to create, you have to keep practicing at it. Okay. And abundance will be yours. Okay. All right, my friends, I will leave it there. I hope you heard a message you needed to hear. And I wish you all well. Don't get stuck in the past too much, and be mindful that things will come up from the past. Old feelings. You may be dealing with childhood memories. Some of you are dealing with nostalgic feelings of childhood. Some of you might be actually dealing with inner child work, meaning things that you were taught as a child that you have carried over into adulthood, which may be a challenge of why you feel like you are having a hard time making decisions, because there may be things from the past that you need to let go of. There may be things that you have been telling yourself since childhood because a teacher told you that, or an adult told you that, or someone it happens. We're sponges when we're young, and if someone tells you something that they could stay with you, and it could be, unfortunately, sometimes have a negative impact. So some of you might be having a difficult time trying to release some baggage from childhood and heal your inner child, because there's definitely abundance that's coming your way, but you need to be able to make the big decisions and allow it to come into your life. So, all right, I'm going to leave it there. I hope you all heard a message that you could use. I wish you all well. Have a blessed day, and I will see you soon. Love and light.